Hi, I'm Mike with the Daily BM. On this episode, we talk about the roast of Tom Brady, the new Netflix special, and how it impacted our lives and changed the way that we look at the future. Remember, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you.
Good morning, fuckers, and welcome to another day at the Daily BM. I have Mike in the house.
Hello.
And I have lovely Shae. What's going on, Shae?
Hi, guys.
And we have Fred, the dog, as well, with us today. I'm sure it's in his...
Fred?
Or whatever.
It's Willow.
Frank.
Willow.
Right? You know what it was from Men in Black? Wasn't it Frank? Frank. But anyway. So, everybody's in chat.
Willow!
Wasn't that Time Bandits?
No,
Wasn't
that
Willow
was
and Time Bandits?
No, Willow was in the movie Willow, where he's played by what's the guy's
midget
name?
Movie.
Oh my god, I can't remember his name. If you wouldn't have asked me, I would have known it. But yeah, it has the other guy in it that's also very popular, and the one girl that's super popular back in the day. And they do a bunch of action stuff.
You're like
the most nondescript description ever.
Yeah, no shit. I was about to go. Seriously, man.
It was Val Kilmer, and then it had the one lady in it. I can't remember her name either.
Oh, that movie. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It's Willow.
Okay.
Willow.
Yeah.
Where he's trying to save Alora Donnan. He's trying to cast. They made a TV show of it. But unfortunately it got canceled because it kind of lost its way towards the end.
It lost its way.
It didn't live up to the standards.
It didn't. Wow, that was hard reach for my brain. That's a older one.
Yeah, it's way back in the day. That's back in that's back in when Brad's 20s. Cinema era.
The roast continues from one day to the next. It's fucking great. Let me just tell you. So don't forget to tune into my own personal one-man show coming up soon in the following weeks. Keep an eye out. I'll make the announcement here on this show because I'm being replaced anyways.
It's called The B, the head bitch in charge.
That's right.
Brad. Bitchy Brad moments.
HBC.
Today I'm going to cry
HBC,
about
the
this.
Head bitch in charge.
Today I'm going to cry about this, and tomorrow I'll cry about this. Didn't you already have an episode called The Why? Wasn't that what that was about? Just you bitching all the time?
It was why do people do the things they do? Yes. It was a bitch.
Why do people annoy me? Why do people piss me off?
I don't know. I can name one right now, but
Why?
Why? Oh my god. So speaking of roasts.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you guys see the roast of Tom Brady?
Oh my god, yes, I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the Netflix live.
I'm
special.
sorry,
I didn't watch it live, but
2.5 hours of my life on that shit.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, man.
What'd you guys think?
You want me to go first, Shae? I can go first on this one.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nikki Glaser fucking killed it. I thought she kicked ass.
Yep.
And then I thought who actually the dark horse who killed it to me was Tony Hinchcliffe. He's a podcaster, but I thought he killed it.
Oh yeah.
And I thought she did. And believe it or not, you could tell the other people kind of sucked because Kevin Hart had to carry that shit as the host.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, he did a great job.
Like, Jesus, white boy jokes. Let's just talk about dicks and sucking each other dicks. That's all dicks.
Why did they all have the same joke? Why did they all write that they were going to come up and blow him?
The teleprompter got stuck and nobody knew how to fix it. They all just kept reading it.
I'm going to tell you exactly why it was all dick jokes. You know why? Because you're talking about athletes and locker room talk. And that's what they do.
Pretty much.
They all call each other.
Dick jokes.
You know, they shouldn't, and I know they do it, but they can lie and deny it. But they call each other fags, asshats. Yo, you're a dick sucker.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you want to see my dick? No. Hey, you have no dick. I mean, it's always dick jokes. Guys go to the low hanging fruit all the time in the locker room, man. Maybe because of the brain craniums, I don't know. I like the fact that they ripped Gronk a new one though.
Oh, dude, he was fucking horrible, bro. And he must have been on crack or something. I don't know, man.
No,
is he doing
that's
coke?
just him. That's just him, dude. He's just, you know what though? Gronk would be the kind of guy you'd want to hang out with. like if you were out in a club, like hanging out, like I'm saying in your
No.
20s. You know what I mean? In your
No,
20s, think about when you were in your 20s, Shae.
No.
You would laugh your ass off at what a dumbass he is.
No, you would leave covered in glass shards on the way to the emergency room because he'd constantly be spiking glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I thought I was like,
so I guess
okay.
I guess somebody in the front row got hit with a glass shard, right? Like cut him pretty good across their face. When
we are talking about
when he spiked the glass. I was wondering about that.
Yeah,
because
took somebody out.
Yeah, because that was a really enclosed space to be doing that stuff with nobody. Yeah, with nobody having protection. I wondered about that.
Wait, what? Are we still talking about the glass?
You said Brad's favorite word, protection.
No,
nobody has protection.
No
protection.
That's the best.
That's what I said. She said nobody had protection, and you were like, yeah.
I was like, sweet raw dog. Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with it. I mean, you and then goddamn, freaking Kim Kardashian, dude, just reading off a cue card was about it was about watching paint dry, about as entertaining. I just thought
I found her more entertaining than Ron Burgundy and the Brett dude and Tom Segura. Tom Segura and Brett thing was horrible. Like comparing to serial killers, and they just could not. It's like they couldn't deliver the lines.
I like them both as stand up. Their stand up is pretty good, man. I don't. But I thought they really shit the bed in this one. Maybe they just didn't even want to be there. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, no offense. You know what I mean? They brought in people.
Every time he laughs, he looks like a fucking woodchuck. Like seriously, he looks like a fucking cartoon woodchuck. Like,
like he's building a dam.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, whoa, settle down there, buddy. Settle down. A beaver. Is a woodchuck and a beaver the same thing?
If a woodchuck would, a woodchuck would.
Are they different animals? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
My minds want to know. Is a woodchuck the same thing as a beaver?
I know.
Segue.
All right. So is a woodchuck a beaver? I just Googled it. It says no.
Not.
A woodchuck is not a beaver. They're both rodents, but they belong to different families. Woodchucks are in the Scuridae family, while beavers are in the Castridae family, or however you say it. They're also known as groundhogs.
Oh, do woodchucks build dams? Do they build dams? Or is that just a beaver thing?
I think it's just a beaver thing because the woodchucks are considered the largest member of the squirrel family, according to Google.
Fuck.
Yeah. A woodchuck is a large ground squirrel, and a beaver is a
water squirrel.
Water squirrel.
No. It doesn't.
Dude.
As we sit and wait for Shae to, Shae reads. It reminds me of a 1991 Pentium 1 processor.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
It's like wait for it to fucking can't multitask. So it's like her motors. She's logging on. You've got mail.
Y'all can vote the.
Is that steam coming out of your ears?
On the episode before, it's your turn. Look, it's still processing.
It doesn't say.
Hey, it's like a download bar on AOL.
Blue screen. I'm about to get a blue screen of death here.
It doesn't say. Literally, go find out yourself because it just says woodchucks are a squirrel.
As long as we know that woodchucks and beavers are not the same thing.
Well, they wouldn't have a different name if they were the same thing. Mike.
Speaking of beavers,
wait. The thing is, I was saying you talked about the blue screen of death. I'm just waiting for her to like flash up on the blue screen. It says, fatal exception, fault, kernel 36515 of her brain just click a dump, memory dump in process. Would you like to reboot?
Speaking of beavers, how about that Nikki Glaser though?
Oh.
She
I don't know, dude. I mean, if I was a single dude, I'd probably have to knock the back end out of it. Wouldn't you?
She's hot. She was pretty.
Yeah, she's kind of pretty, man, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, her tongue lashing like her boyfriend. She was like, "I would fucking shoot you in the face just for a lottery ticket to fuck this guy."
No, to suck his dick.
To suck his dick. Yeah, to suck his dick. I would shoot you in the face for a lottery ticket. Not even the opportunity, just for a chance of the opportunity. I was like, damn.
That's pretty hardcore.
No shit.
I don't know.
She was good.
Sure, her
He is the
timing was
prettiest man
great.
alive. Mhm.
Yeah. What do you think about all the what's her name? Gisele roasts that they put in there? The kids in the roasting.
I'll let you describe this one, Shae, first, because I got my opinion.
Well, I did watch some of the after interviews, and I know that kind of collectively the comedians left the kids out of it as a kind of an unspoken rule, so they didn't go after
partially.
Yeah, so Gisele is a big girl, and she is already out in the middle of the public eye, so she should have expected that coming. He agreed to a live roast on Netflix. What she think was going to happen? So for her to have any kind of reaction at all, I think is kind of stupid because she should have seen that coming. But I thought it was funny. I thought they were funny. The ones that were, like Nikki Glaser and the podcaster and even Kevin Hart, the ones that were done well, I thought they were funny. And what else was she going to expect? I mean,
she did fuck her jujitsu teacher. I mean, come on now, you got to own it. Just take accountability and own the shit and laugh about it. I mean, so you sucked his dick. I mean, big deal, you know.
He is a very famous dude getting roasted on a Netflix special.
Yeah.
So what else was she gonna?
They said that I was sucking his dick. Well, you did. I mean, allegedly you did. So you know, to me, it's like, so fucking what? I mean, big deal. You're not married to him anymore, so who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
And she should have had a plan she should have had a plan in action ahead of time. If she's saying that her kids were upset by it, to explain to her kids or keep them away from that, because she should have known that stuff was going to be fair game.
You know how you
she should have been on it.
No, here's what you do. I was just about to go there. She should have been on it, and when they introduced her, she should have come out in a gi. She should have come out in a jiu-jitsu gi and then
all of them,
and then roasted him, and had some fun. But the problem is, because I mean, time heals all wounds anyway. I'm sure that they get along great for the kids' sake. I would hope.
Well, he did a Mother's Day post. He did a Mother's Day post and honored both mothers.
Yeah, that's
just like that.
Shit
But
happens.
I mean, if she wasn't prepared, and she did, and I'm sure she has a publicist. There's no way she doesn't. And if they weren't prepared for this to happen, and she wasn't prepared to cover her kids in this situation, like, how long was this roast scheduled? How long did it take them to set it up? Like, that's dumb on her part, and to come out and react that way instead of to be in on it, I think shows a failing on her part. She would have done much better if she had come out and been part of the fun, in my opinion.
She's playing the victim, and I don't, whatever. So be it. We can all joke around and say, oh, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, you can't play the victim. You just got to move on and say, fuck it.
No, she would have gotten a way better reaction, and if she had come out and been funny.
If she would have come out in that gi and roasted his ass while wearing a fucking jujitsu gi,
she would have broke the damn internet. She would have been the funniest one out of them. So
people would have been like, I kung fu'd his ass. You know what I mean? Shit like that, whatever. I can see the memes blowing up with Gisele. But instead she took that, he made fun of me, he's hurt my kids. Now she's going to get roasted for just the opposite, for playing the victim.
She could have literally been like, hey, for all you guys who want to suck his dick, it's not that impressive. And the TV12 method, and the TV12 method tastes like shit.
Right. She is in the optimal place to come out and roast him. Like, she knows all of the jokes. Like, what the hell? She missed it. Totally. She missed it. And she knows people. She could have asked anybody to write her a joke, a one-liner for her social media. She could have done anything. She missed it. This is my opinion.
Yep.
Totally. So, okay, so let's do this. Give the Fuck You Tom Brady Netflix series a scale of 1 to 10. We'll go through it real quick. Shae, 1 through 10, what'd you think?
Overall,
10 being the highest.
Overall, I would give it a maybe a 6 or a 7, and I am only rating it that because Nikki and Kevin carried it. If they weren't there, if they weren't on it, I wouldn't have continued to watch it, to be honest.
Now we're moving on from the Pentium 1 to the new quad core. Mike, go ahead.
A 3.
Damn, you gave it a 3 out of 10. No shit. What was it?
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
so
there was
what gave it the 3?
Because there was only like 3 people that I thought were funny in the whole thing.
No.
Kevin Hart, Nikki Glaser, and then the podcaster guy who I wish I could remember his name, but I can't. All the rest of them
Tony
were
Hinchcliffe. Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe. All the rest of them were absolutely horrible.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And I was excited to see Bert and Tom Segura get up there, and
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was like, "This is going to be good," and they just bombed. So
it just felt,
it
felt forced.
It was
Yeah.
cringeworthy, and so was Will Ferrell's
Ugh.
Anchorman character, Ron Burgundy, because that could have been so
Horrible.
much funnier. But it was like literally like he didn't know what to say, and he's just like, "Oh, he's such a beautiful man. He's so beautiful."
I think they should have
It's
brought
like,
out the Step Brother guys instead. Reenact Step
That would've
Brothers
been
and
funny.
just cutting on them that way.
I think Kevin. I think you're right. I
They
think Kevin Hart had
they
to
shoulda
work
had,
too hard to carry it all the way through.
They should have had Adam Sandler come out and do his Waterboy impersonation of Tom Brady.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny too.
Like,
man.
Show up as Tom Brady, but in Bobby Boucher as Bobby Boucher. I think that would have been funny.
I had to. Mama always said you had to deflate balls. Just anything. You could have totally taken it to a whole nother level.
Mama said I gotta watch the camera real good, but I want to see how the other people play.
That's a good one.
Mama done told me Subway bread was bad. Subway bread is bad.
You know what?
Don't eat the Subway bad.
I'm gonna go and say I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
She said Gisele was the devil.
Yeah,
that would have been funny, They could have had Will Smith come out.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that they will probably do differently the next time they do it, but and my rating is higher because I was impressed with the people who did actually make it into something worth watching. And I'm giving it to them. I'm giving the little bit higher rating to the people who actually made it. Pulled the show off. They carried it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, and I feel like they could have shaved an hour off the special. Literally shaved it in half. If they'd have shaved it in half, got to the point quicker instead of dragging it on. I didn't have to hear from Gronk. I didn't have to hear from Elderman. I didn't have to hear from any of the football players. They could have just kept it with the stars roasting them, and then maybe as a group, the players come up and just said one line each, versus talking. Like Gronk said one thing. Find the funniest thing they can say, which is, I'm pretty sure, hard to do. But find one thing that he can say that would be funny, and the same with the others, and be done with it as a group. Like they all come and go, hey, we played with Tom for years, and whatever. But I just felt like it was an hour too long. Less than 50% of the people were any good. So, stick to playing football. Was what I'm getting at for the other guys. Just saying. But
yeah, I'm wondering. The one thing that I'm wondering is, did you notice that Belichick didn't look super happy to be doing that shot with
his normal fucking look?
He didn't
Robert
say.
They have a lot of beef because he just got fired.
Yeah. But I mean, it looked like he was
leaving that young girl's house or something. I don't know the whole scene, the story behind it.
I don't know the whole story either, but I was watching him, and it was like, I'm on national television, or not national television, but I'm being live streamed, and I don't have a choice.
Yep.
Well,
what would you do though? Would you have just gone up there and done it on a national live stream? Would you have just gone up there and done the shot?
If you want, I feel like if you want to get back in the industry, you'd have to do it. I feel like that would be a battle that wouldn't make sense picking. I think you'd have to show that, okay, I don't, no hard feelings. Let's move forward.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Like the whole let's go back to the Robert Kraft thing, dude, the owner. Allegedly, he was, well, he wasn't allegedly, he was at a, basically, he was arrested, or basically people were charged with a misdemeanor solidification of prostitution. After the Jupiter police got involved, they had hidden cameras inside several massage parlors.
Yeah.
But
That's why they cut the
recordings were ruled
massage
in this.
joke.
Yeah, so that's
That's why they
why
cut the
Tom was
massage
like,
joke.
don't go there with that. But I mean, here's my thing, dude. If I'm an old, like, I mean, I'm 53, but I'm just saying, if I'm his age, dude, and I want to go get a hand job, fuck it. You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? I mean,
I feel like if you're
I
that
commend him
level of
for
power,
being 80 years old, still wanting to get his dick rubbed. I mean, seriously.
I feel like if you're that level of power, the hand job should come to you.
Truth.
So what time you coming over?
Just saying.
Oh,
11:30.
Oh, I was actually talking
Wait,
to her,
what?
but yeah, I mean, that's cool. Me and you, yeah, I'm in. Just kidding. But anyway, back to the old guy.
I had to do something to make up for my misstep the other day.
Get your jaws ready. Anyway, that being said,
You don't want these braces. They catch hair. Wait, what?
I shave. I'm good. I'm just kidding. I'm prepared just in case. But
I'm like Jaws out of 007.
If nobody's seen that, just look that up. You'll see. But anyway, that all being said, if you give us your best score of watching the Tom Brady roast, it's on Netflix right now. Don't forget to check it out. If you think it's an hour too long, whatever, just tell us, send us an email, or just send us something on Instagram. That's where we spend most of our time anyway. Or should I say me? That being said, Mikey, before we get out of here, you got anything you want to add?
I think we said it all. Remember, if your wife's doing more than 1 hour of jujitsu a day, she's probably cheating on you.
Especially if she's still a white belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a white belt, all right. She's getting white out, all right.
The only thing that's getting bruised is her ass. That was the best joke right there.
I'm going to leave on that note. Hey, guys, don't forget to head over to thedailybm.com where you can follow us on all our socials. Head over to YouTube and Rumble where you can like and subscribe over there, too, as well. And, hey, don't forget, have an amazing day. And we'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Have a good one.
Later.
Deuces. Deuces.